Hey Swifties, welcome to Taylor Buzz. In today's episode, we're taking a journey through one of the most transformative musical careers of our time. Taylor Swift's evolution from country darling to pop powerhouse. Over the years, Taylor has redefined genres, pushed boundaries, and left a massive mark on the music industry. We'll be exploring how she made that bold transition, the challenges she faced, and how she reinvented herself while still staying true to her roots. So, let's dive into Taylor Swift's industry-shaking musical journey, from country to pop. When we talk about modern pop culture icons, Taylor Swift's name undoubtedly comes to mind. Known for her powerful storytelling, lyrical depth, and undeniable talent, Taylor Swift has completely revolutionized the music industry. However, what many may not know is that Taylor's musical journey didn't begin with pop music. In fact, she started her career in country music before making one of the boldest genre shifts in music history. Let's dive into Taylor Swift's transformative journey from country singer to pop sensation. How she managed to break industry boundaries, navigate challenges, and redefine what it means to be a global music icon. Taylor Swift's story began in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, where she spent her childhood before moving to Nashville at the age of 14 to pursue her dreams. At a young age, Taylor was drawn to country music, heavily influenced by legendary artists like Shania Twain and Dolly Parton. Her love for country was evident in her early songwriting, with relatable lyrics about love, heartbreak, and growing up in a small town. Her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift, released in 2006, introduced the world to a fresh, young voice in country music. The album featured songs like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar, which showcased Taylor's talent for storytelling. Her ability to capture raw emotion through simple yet poetic lyrics earned her critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base. She became known as a new voice in country, one that resonated deeply with young people navigating the complexities of relationships and life. Taylor Swift's second album, Fearless, released in 2008, marked a major turning point in her career. The album was a massive success, both commercially and critically, and established Taylor as a household name. With hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me, Fearless propelled Taylor to the top of the country music charts, while also making her a crossover star into the mainstream. These songs bridged the gap between country and pop, incorporating catchy hooks and mainstream appeal without losing the heart of her country roots. In many ways, Fearless was the blueprint for what Taylor's sound would become, a mix of country instrumentation and pop sensibilities. Songs like 15 and White Horse still carried the storytelling charm of classic country, but there was an unmistakable shift toward the more polished, accessible pop sound that was beginning to define her future work. It was this balance of both worlds that made her stand out in the music industry. However, it wasn't until 2014 that Taylor Swift made one of the most bold and controversial decisions of her career. She officially made the jump from country to pop music. With the release of her fifth studio album, 1989, Taylor left behind her country roots and fully embraced the sounds of 80s-inspired synth-pop, marking a defining moment in her career. The album, named after the year of her birth, was a complete reinvention of her sound. 1989 was filled with upbeat, radio-friendly pop hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Style, songs that were miles away from her country beginnings. Critics and fans were initially shocked by the change, but Taylor remained confident in her decision, declaring that she was making the music that truly resonated with her at that point in her life. The album was a commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 100 and becoming one of the best-selling albums of 2014. What made 1989 even more groundbreaking was the way Taylor marketed it. She used her massive social media following to build anticipation for the album, teasing fans with snippets of songs and behind-the-scenes footage. She also included a series of intimate secret sessions, where she invited fans to listen to the album before its official release. This level of engagement with her audience was a game changer, and it only added to the anticipation for what would be her first true pop record. Taylor's transition to pop wasn't just about a change in sound, it was about redefining herself as an artist and a businesswoman. For years, Artists in the country music industry have been expected to adhere to a certain set of rules and expectations. By shifting genres, Taylor sent a powerful message that she wasn't bound by the limitations of any one genre. She was free to explore, to grow, and to change. In doing so, Taylor became one of the first country artists to fully transition to pop music and successfully dominate both genres. She broke the mold and created a new path for artists to follow. Her ability to make this leap without losing her authenticity showed that, while the music industry may want to pigeonhole artists, talent, creativity, and the courage to take risks are what ultimately shape an artist's legacy. After the success of 1989, Taylor continued to evolve with albums like Reputation 2017, Lover 2019, and the more recent Folklore 2020. Each album has showcased a different side of her. Reputation reflected a darker, more defiant version of Taylor Swift, while Lover brought her back to a more romantic, whimsical sound. Folklore took things in yet another direction, embracing indie folk and alternative rock elements. Through each of these shifts, Taylor has proven that she is a true chameleon in the music world. She has consistently pushed the boundaries of what it means to be an artist, experimenting with different genres, sounds, and storytelling techniques. Her ability to take risks and innovate while staying true to her emotional core has kept her at the forefront of the music industry. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Taylor Buzz. Taylor's fearless approach to genre shifting has not only made her a trendsetter, but also inspired countless artists to follow their own musical paths. If you enjoyed this look at her incredible journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep buzzing with Taylor.